Hi YouTube. Pardon me. I think I give people so many chances in a relationship. I'm friends as well. I give them so many chances, but if they keep letting me down, then I put them out my life, and they never come back again. I don't know if you can see my hands up because because is that the postman trying to disturb my video? What was I gonna say? I give people so many chances, but I mean, when Daniel used to be, when he moved into mine in June, he moved out within a month or two. He moved into my friend Lee's. Now, every time I used to go round there, he was sat outside, FaceTiming his ex in London. And I was talking this over with my sister last night, and she was like, well, didn't you think anything was wrong with her? And I felt like, well, no, not to begin with. I thought they were just friends, but yeah, she's got a point. I mean, after a while, because it was every single time I visited Daniel, I did start to feel like he didn't want me, he didn't want to be with me, he just wanted to use me or Lee or whoever. He gave a very, very, very good impression that he didn't want me. A very good impression, definitely. Because I know I've already said this on YouTube, but I need to brainstorm. I need to get these thoughts out of my head. I need to clarify my mind so that I can understand what I want in my life. And it's not someone that leaves me all the time. It's not someone that comes and goes and comes and goes and comes and goes. I used to go around to Leeds to visit Daniel every day. As soon as I'd done my meditation, I'd come over. I'd do the vacuum and stuff. I'd sort the cats out, and then I'd come over. This was when I lived on Hanby Road. And every time I went over, he was FaceTiming mainly his friend in London. Her name begins with a B, and ends with an A. But yeah, so I was every time I went round there, he was constantly FaceTiming his friend. It was mainly her. It was FaceTiming all the time, and I felt like, and my sister says, "Didn't that tell you something? Didn't that tell you that he wanted her back?" And I felt like, well, maybe yeah, because I know he come up here and said he was gay, but he was actually watching straight porn on my TV in the lounge when I was upstairs doing my meditation. So it's like mixed signals, isn't it? And people with autism aren't very good with mixed signals. They're not very good at all with mixed signals. People with autism take people at face value, and they take people literally. And they're more or less, well, no, that's not fair. That's not fair to say they believe everything people say, but they are a lot more gullible than the general population. Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. But yeah, I definitely took him at face value. I definitely believed everything he said. But the evidence points to something else, doesn't it? The evidence points to that he didn't want to be with me. Because as I say, he was only there a month or two, and he moved in with my friend Lee, and he was living with my friend Lee well, Lee's not here at the moment, but Lee said to me the other day he was living with him for just under 15 months, including marriage as well. So if the person in a relationship leaves within a month or two of coming up there and spends 15 months at a close friends, doesn't that say something? Doesn't that say, because this has been going over and over and over and over in my head, you say, doesn't this say something? It says to me that he didn't want me, he wanted to get out of London. Yeah, wanted to get out of London. That's how I feel, because I want to believe him. I want to believe that it's all in my head. I want to believe them. I want to believe Rachel. I want to believe you. But the evidence is that he came up in June 2017, and within a month or two he moved in with my friend Lee for just under 15 months. So all the evidence is pointing, and they didn't really know him back then anyway. They've only known him the last couple of months. They've known me, him and Lee for about the last 6 months. Before that they didn't really, he did, Hewitt did, but not really that well. But anyway, the point I'm trying to say is that within a month or two he moved in with my friend Lee for 15 months, and now he's moved in with my other friend. Well, was a friend. He's moved in with them for the last 3 or 4 months. So the evidence points that he didn't really want me. He wanted a place away from London. Maybe a second home, maybe a first home. But the evidence points to the fact that he didn't want me. And I keep trying to convince myself that he did. I keep trying to convince myself that maybe they're right. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, no. All the evidence is showing that as soon as he was up here, Droitwich, I mean, he was either bored of me, or he was bored of Hanbury Road, or I don't know. But he was definitely bored of something, and I was the only one there apart from the cats. So it must have been me. So the evidence points to that he didn't want to be with me. That's what the evidence is pointing to. So it's sad, but it's true. That's what I've got to accept. I just have to accept it, don't I? There's no... I don't know. Bye, YouTube.